kind of want to ask you some things, but before I do you mind if I get a Corona as well as yourself? Okay.
Oh, okay, we'll make it one for me too.
There you go.
Alright.
Do you have any food for me? Okay, so I'll bring two.
Yeah, light another blunt, let's get high now. Yeah, I'ma turn this shit into a lifestyle. Yeah, shawty like the way that I go down. Yeah, let me hold you like I'm Bow Wow. Yeah, I'ma do this all night now. Yeah, I'ma fuck the hoe. Even though I got style, yeah, she like my clothes. Yeah, bitch, I know you got miles, yeah, like you on the road. Yeah, shawty on my line, yeah, talking about she mine, yeah. I can't let that be, got another on the side, yeah. I can't let that be, yeah, she wanna waste my time, yeah. I can't let that be, yeah, she wanna waste my time, yeah. Shawty on my line, yeah, talking about she mine, yeah. I can't let that be, got another on the side.
Where are you and where you're from? Sorry.
Where am I?
Yeah, where are you? Where you're from and who are you?
I am CJ Salazar. I'm originally from Vegas. I moved to Pflugerville when I was like 12 years old.
When I was 11, I turned 13.
You did?
You wanna know why?
Oh.
Cause I don't fuck with man.
But I kind of claim Pflugerville more than anything, so shout out to Ville. That's where I'm from.
What's your favorite food, CJ?
I fuck with wings and steak, bro. Those are like probably like my two favorite foods.
How many siblings do you have?
I just have one younger brother. Shout out to Jaden.
What's your favorite superhero?
I fuck with Batman heavy, bro. Like I never was really like super into like hero movies like that, but like when the Dark Knight, like that whole trilogy came out, that's what really got me into.
What's your favorite type of alcohol?
Shit, I'll probably say vodka, but I'll drink whatever, yeah. I'm starting to fuck with tequila more, just because everybody around me has been drinking it all the fucking time, but like, used to hate it, but now it's more vodka. Still, probably like Ciroc, shit like that.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
Biggest inspiration? Probably like Kanye, yeah. Just cause he was always in like the mentality of like never boxing him into one specific thing, and that's kind of always been my whole thing with this pod. Like I enjoy doing the podcast, but at the end of the day, like I want to be able to branch off and do whatever I want to do and use the thing that people know me for as a gateway to get toward some more audience and stuff like that.
What's your favorite sport?
Probably basketball. And my favorite team, probably OKC still, you know what I'm saying? Go Thunder. Just got Chet. I feel like it's gonna be a good upcoming season, you know what I'm saying?
Favorite childhood TV show?
I already fuck with like Danny Phantom. That was like, yeah, that theme song goes crazy, bro. That was probably one of my favorite shows growing up.
Who's your favorite music artist?
Of all time, probably Kanye. But right now, it's like, I don't know, I go through my phases. Obviously, like Travis has always been like a big part of like the music I like, but I really fuck with like Gunna and Thug, like all those. Free the Slum.
How'd you meet the PCT guy?
First person I met from the group was Zach. I knew him in like middle school, but I really didn't start talking to probably like freshman year, and that was the boy throughout all high school. Second person I met was Zay, because we met at Top Golf. That was, and me, Zach, and Zay all went to the same high school, but like we didn't really like, I didn't really talk to anyone besides Zach. And then Zay was talked to him, like he had a class with Zach or whatever, so he was like, oh yeah, one of my homies just started working at Top Golf, you know, he's pretty cool, this and that. And then I had went to the Philippines whenever they started getting close and shit, so when I came back, he was pretty much already a part of the group, and like, I was like, all right, well, I guess we got a new like person in our group now, so started hanging out with him more. That's how I met Zay, just started getting close. And then JG, met him at Top Golf too. He like, that was his first job, and he was the youngin', you know, he's the youngest out of all of us, so he's like our like little brother pretty much at like, but we were also like 18, so like we weren't even that much older than him, so But seeing him grow into what he is now is pretty cool. And then I met Alex when we came back from, like I said, we all went to high school together, but never really talked to him until, or like started hanging out with him until after high school. And it was like 2019 or some shit like that when we moved back. And ever since then, that's been the boy. So.
What were your first impressions of everybody?
What Zach was like, I was like, he's cool. Like I said, I really never started talking to him until like high school. But like he was just always, you know, he's that like that funny dude, you know. He was always being like the class clown and shit. Zay, I was kind of like, oh, like I said, I met you whenever I came back from like the Philippines and shit. And I was like, oh, who's this dude? Like, okay, he's kind of goofy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, let me see. Or like, or no, what I really thought was, damn. So they had to find another brown person to replace me with. So Zay was the one that was up next, I guess. But no, yeah, I mean, it was more just like, yeah, this dude's goofy as fuck. And then JG was like the same thing. I thought he was just like a good kid. Like when I first met him, had the long hair, was just like kind of quiet. And then like you would talk to him and he'd be that dude that I was like, oh damn, like he's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was just always like, yeah, he's like just himself, you know, like pretty quiet, pretty laid back. And Alex, same thing, like how he said, like damn, like this dude's just like us. And like we grew up in the same city, went to the same high school, didn't really talk to each other. But when I met him, or when I started talking to him again, it's like, damn, like, this is like the homie damn near. Like, we're all the same, you know, at the end of the day, so.
First vehicle.
Ooh, I had an old-ass car. I had a 99 Honda Accord, bro. But I love that car. That car was nice as fuck. I just had to fix it up all the time.
Two-door?
Two-door. Yeah, it was like a big body, too. Look, he had like leather and shit. It was pretty nice. It was a V6. Yeah. It was pretty nice, bro. I just got in a car accident, so I had to get a new one.
What was your like best college memory?
I would say, well, I mean, shit, just moving down to San Marcos and being down there, having our own spot and being able to do what we want is probably like the best memory I had from college. Like, just being able to like have that freedom to be like, ah, bro, like I can invite these people over whenever I don't gotta ask my mom anymore. So.
When was the last time you cried?
I mean, I kind of teared up earlier. We've been watching that little video. Shout out to Alex for it. But like super bad, like Sunday this past.
Why is that?
Before 4th of July, July 3rd. You know, it was just the gang had made like a little video for me, like shouting out the pod and congratulating me on everything. And I don't know, dude, like at the end of the day, like of course I'm gonna believe myself in this whole thing, but the fact that like there's so much other people out there that believe in it just as much as me, and like, you know, none of y'all had to do any of that. So like the fact that everyone was willing to take time out their day to record for like a video, and then it all comes full circle and like we put it into like a whole like montage type of shit. So I don't know, just like I'm just real emotional about this just because of like at the end of the day, like this has been something that we've all built up from the ground up. So seeing the success and seeing that people actually believe in it is super dope, and get a little emotional with it just because, like I said, like none of this would happen without like multiple people. So it's a bigger picture thing for me, and like I don't know, I get a little emotional about it. So.
Would you consider yourself a early bird or a night owl?
Like I feel like originally like a night owl, but since like my whole job right now and shit, it has me like going to sleep or waking up early. So I feel like I'm gonna like get my sleep regardless. Like either I'm gonna like sleep in on my days off, or I'll just go to sleep early. So probably now early bird, but before like a night owl for sure. I like to stay up all night if I could. If I could, I would choose to stay up late, to be honest. Yeah.
What's a piece of advice you give your brother?
I'd probably say like, just do what you love, bro. Like I feel like that's my advice for everybody, really. I feel like you'll do stuff just to like, you know, make your parents proud, or because it's where the money's at, or this and that. It's like, bro, just like do whatever is gonna make you happy at the end of the day. Like life's just too short to like live like, damn, I should have did that, you know. So
no regrets.
No regrets, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Are there any shout outs, any war bands or
Yeah, man.
views?
Shout out to the whole gang, everybody. Zach, Zay, Alex, JG, Cam, Carlos, Kat, everybody, bro. I love y'all for real. Shout out to everyone that listens and watches all of our stuff. Like, really do appreciate it. Everything. And don't forget to follow everything on social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're starting to get more active with the shorts and shit. So, besides that, that's it. Peace.